Today we're going to talk about how I made my Patrick Bateman cosplay. Hey, my name is Corp Cosplay. Today we're going to go through my Patrick Bateman American Psycho cosplay. The reason I did this one was I've always been a really big fan of that movie. I think Christian Bale does an incredible job with that. And this is one of those cosplays that you can actually do multiple fandoms with it, because there's also the band Ice Nine Kills, which I'm a fan of, that does an American Psycho song, Hip to Be Scared, and it works so well with that too. So this is one that has a double use, which is sometimes rare in the cosplay world. Now in some of these breakdowns, we talk about how I made some things and how I bought some things, because closet cosplays are still cosplays. So we're going to talk a little bit about how I made a couple things with this, upgraded a couple things with this, and bought a couple things like this. There's no tutorials or anything like that. The breakdown is just me explaining how I made the cosplay. So first, the main part of this is the black suit. The black suit is just a standard black suit. I went to a friend's wedding recently. I had to buy a black suit for it, so I had one sitting around. It is a white shirt, black suit, black pants, very standard. The tie is the interesting part though. I could not find a red tie anywhere I looked. And if I did, it was stupid expensive. So this is just an old beat up silver tie that I've wrapped in fabric. Actually, trying to take this tie off and untie it is almost impossible now because I've glued the fabric on so well to it. But yeah, it is just wrapped in red fabric. You can obviously get a red tie if you can find one, but I just had so much trouble finding one. The jacket is just a rain jacket. Finding a clear rain jacket turned out to be kind of a pain in the butt unless I ordered it from like a Shein or a Temu. This one I actually picked it up from Temu. Anyone's local were all yellow and colored ones. I could not get a clear / white one, but yeah, if you look on some of those cheap sites, because this is something, it doesn't have to really, beat up it doesn't have to deal with the rain really, but as long as it's got that look of the Patrick Bateman raincoat look, it does perfect. And last but not least is the axe. Now, if you have an axe around, you could do great in photo shoots, but if you want to obviously go to a con, you could do multiple things. The first one, you could 3D print one. I've seen a bunch of free 3D printed files that you can 3D print your own to make it look at the right size and the right scale. This is just a toy axe. I did this cosplay for just a Halloween party, so I didn't want to spend too much time and too much work on this cosplay because I knew I would not be wearing it very much often after the party. So this is just a Dollarama Halloween axe that you can get. I did go over it and repaint it though, because I wanted to have that little more silver look. You can tell by some of the photos, I'm going to throw one over here in the video, that something that you need to remember when doing repainting of plastics and just repainting in general with spray paints. Make sure that first coat dries completely. You can notice some of these shots and some of the ends of the axe have a little bit of a wiggle to it, a little bit of a texture to it. That's because it is cracking a little bit. That's something I should have done a little more work on it. But again, this was just a quick cosplay for a Halloween party. And that's kind of it. Like I said, it's a very quick, easy cosplay to do, especially if you have a black suit at home. Other than that, it is kind of just a raincoat and an axe. The only other thing that you could possibly do to make this a little better is get someone to get some fake blood or make your own fake blood, and you could do blood splatters over it from after he does the kill. But again, this is something that was just a quick off cosplay. And that's some of the fun of these cosplays. You could just do a quick one. If you've got a lot of the stuff at home, you could do a quick closet cosplay and you wouldn't even realize how easy it is. If you like this type of video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and all that. I will be doing a lot more of these of all my other cosplays and props that I've made over the years. Have a good day. My name is Corp Cosplay, and I'll see you very soon.